logging on my computer and it was not working. It just spun and spun and spun and spun and it said going live, going live. And I promised everybody I'd be here at 2:15 and it's 2:21. Nobody's online yet. I'm waiting for Hilda Joy. Where's Hilda Joy? She's supposed to be my moderator. But nobody's here to moderate, so I'm okay. All right, now I'm multitasking because my store is having a competition to decorate for the holidays. And so I have the star wreath here. You can see I've already started it, but there's a star wreath. And so I am cutting up this. Okay, who's here? Oh, Miss Paula, I gave you a wrench, Miss Paula. Hey, Hilda, how are you? How are you? Thank you for coming, dear. Thanks for taking that shower early for me. I was just saying that my booth, my antique store is having. Yeah, I see you. Do you see me? Oh, hi, Sunflower. Um, so my antique store is having a booth decorating contest, and you get money off of your rent for the following month. So you know I'm all about saving. Oh, good. I'm glad you can hear me. So I'm all about saving some money when it comes to paying my rent, right? So I went up there, I saw what some people decorated, and now I went up yesterday. I didn't work. I worked on Saturday, so I went yesterday and I decorated a bunch of stuff. And I would show you, but the pictures are on my phone, and I was going to show you through my computer the pictures I took on my phone. But right now, I've been working on this silly little star wreath. See, it's in the shape of a star, but I'm cutting up plastic, what do you call it, tablecloths that I got at the Dollar Tree. And I am cutting it up, and it's going to be red and white, and then I'm going to make a big blue bow for the center. So it doesn't look like a star yet, but once I get all the pieces in here and then I give it a haircut, make it shorter, it should be. What do you think? So I am all about winning, 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 winning. Hi, Dantas. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, but Miss Hilda Joy, Miss Paula, I guess. We'll call her Miss Paula. But Hilda Joy to me because I have been missing her so much. Yeah, I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I won it once. I think I won it last Valentine's, not this Valentine's Day, but the one before. I made a wooden truck and I put two people in the wooden truck and I had hearts dragging behind it. And I said just married, and and I tied on like cans, but they were hearts. And I put that above my booth, and I know, Miss Paul, Hill, Joy, I've been missing you. I've been telling everybody about you. Hey, and you know what? That one short video I did had, I think, 1,300 visitors and made comments on it because they've been wondering if I had seen you lately. And guess what? I said if I book her time, her husband can't take her on that boat, and I would get her time. And you know what? Everybody out there, Miss Hilda, Miss Paula, whatever you want to go by, I'm sorry, but it's Miss Hilda to me. She took her shower early just so she could be on this live with me. Isn't that special? Oh, and I have a big reveal. Nobody's asked me what my big reveal was. Anybody want to know what my big reveal is? Anybody care what my big reveal was? I know, you guys got to type and I get to talk. Yes, you're on a boat. Okay. Let me cover my screen up for a minute and I'll show you the big reveal. Dun, ta-da! I went overboard last night. I was bored and I got tired of leopard colored hair. So I went black. I've never had black hair before. Any comments? I hear crickets. Dying in a good way? Or dying of, oh my God, what did you do? Well, you know, when I was doing the blonde silver, I'd get like blotches of different color oranges and blondes, and I couldn't control it. It was just looking horrible. So I said, Mitzi, what can you do to make this not look so bad? And I said, well, if I just make it all one color and a dark color at that, then I won't have a problem. But look at this. This is always the area that never takes to color. And look, it didn't take to color, but it just looks gray. And I don't have a problem being gray. I actually don't have gray hair. This is just the past color it was. But I don't care. It just makes it look cool. I am a wild woman. I am a wild woman, but I just couldn't take all those colors in my hair, especially when it looked like the roots were one way, and then I literally had an orange spot here and a yellow spot here. It was bad. It was bad. This is a box color. I am normally a darker sandy blonde. And I went for a gray blue for the longest time, but I don't have the funds to go to the hairdresser right now. So I've never done box colors. I've never done my own hair. So a few months back, I decided, let me mess with this. And I have been doing it on a regular basis, and some of my videos will show you me doing my hair. But I didn't make a video of it because I didn't know how it was going to come out. So I figured I would do a reveal video. It's real. No, this is my real hair, but it's a box color. So I wish I had a picture of myself. Well, you can look at my old videos. Wish you could have seen my face. we really have to do a live, like we do on Friday nights. Yeah, if I let it grow out long enough, maybe I can do a Karen bun. How does this look? How does Karen do her bun? I don't know. I'm not a hairdresser. I sent a kid through cosmetology school. How am I doing? Okay. My hair has to be much longer to do a Karen bun. Artfully Becoming, Susan's here. You missed my big reveal. I just did a big reveal. I colored my hair again because I got tired of all the different colors in my hair, so I did it black. I've never had black hair. Yes, Karen should do the instruction video, but my hair is too short to do an authentic Karen bun. But is this close? Oh, yeah. Why didn't you do the jumping jack on Dora's Live last night, Susan? Oh, you did see my hair. You didn't say anything. I was thinking about that actually as I was doing it. No, I didn't say anything, Pa. I didn't say a word. I just got up there and I did the jumping jack. Bye, Sunflower. Oh, sorry, I wasn't really paying attention because I was wrapped up in doing some projects. It was 1 o'clock in the morning here, so it would have been 2 o'clock in the morning there, wasn't it? I'm going to put my hair down because I'm not Karen and I'm not used to it being up like that. Yeah, so you saw it fresh out of the faucet last night. So I'm making a wreath, Susan. I got to decorate my booth for the 4th of July. Somebody stole my, I had Corningware cooking dishes in my booth, and somebody stole them. They did not show up on my sales, and 2 of them are gone. I hate that. Bye, Sunflower. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good evening, a good day. Susan, I still don't know, I still don't know where you sent me that picture because I've looked at our chats, and I don't see it anywhere. Because I'm dying to do this thing for you. Yes, I don't like people that steal. Okay, that would be good. If you just text it to me, then I can put it in a file and make this thing. Hilda Joy, you know what? I don't know. Somebody said that to me yesterday because I worked on Saturday and thought it might show up in the sales on Saturday. We were really busy and I thought, well, maybe somebody's walking around with it in their cart. And then I looked through the sales Saturday night. Like I could see all my sales throughout the year. And I looked to see, and it was not on any of my sales. And then Sunday when I went to decorate my booth, it was not there. And the lady I worked with on Saturday was working yesterday, and she says, I hate to think about it, but hopefully nobody took it and put their booth number on it. Yes, everybody hit the like button, please. That would be so great if you could hit the like button. So I got a fortune cookie, guys. This is our fortune together, okay? This is a joint fortune cookie for us. So let's see what our fortune says. It's in Chinese. Learn Chinese. I would like, and it says, Wo Zhang Ya. The other side's in English. Hold the door for others. I'm always holding the door for others. Yeah, that would be really stinky, Paula. I would be very, very, very upset. I've never even thought of that before. I've had things missing, but I just assume that it's people stealing, but that would really break my heart. Like, and there's no way of me ever even proving it. Besides, I have pictures of the actual pieces because I always take pictures of my booth when I freshen it up. Yes, I think we need to write fortunes. I agree, because hold the door for others is just not a great fortune. But you know, my aunt and uncle used to always say, you have to add to the sentence before you read it that says, between the sheets at the end of your fortune. So hold the door for others between the sheets. We would go by the flea market and sleep in our car in front of our tables and put tarps on them to prevent. I know, and you know what? I want to put a wireless camera in, but my boss won't give me the Wi-Fi password. She says it messes up with their passwords, with their security cameras. But their security cameras don't show my booth. They have security cameras scattered throughout the store, but it doesn't show my booth. I could be in my booth and nobody can see in my booth on the security cameras. So at one point I had a phony one up there. It was real, but it wasn't hooked up to anything. But I started using that wall space, so. Make $100 between the sheets. Oh dear. I do have one more fortune cookie here. Let's see what this one says. Here, you know what? That would be a cool picture to draw. A fortune cookie. Okay, so my Sweet 16, my mom had a fortune teller come and we put invitations. My mom made fortune cookies and well, I don't think she made the fortune cookies. I've made fortune cookies, but I don't think my mom made them. But she put the invitation as the fortune in it. Let's see what this says. Remember, between the sheets. Embrace the love languages of those you cherish, and you'll build strong and lasting bonds between the sheets. What kind of Chinese food do you like? I like Mongolian beef, not spicy. And I like sweet and sour chicken. Crab ragoons. I could eat about 3 dozen crab ragoons. Yep. If that's all I'm eating, I could do that. But nowadays, since I lost my gold crown and back, I don't eat much of anything just because I can't. Because I don't want anything to be stuck back there. That second fortune cookie made me really laugh. Yes. Oh, hey Deb, how are you? Thanks for joining. That's my best friend Debbie here in Texas, guys. She likes barbecued chicken noodles. Broccoli, beef and broccoli too. My bestie that died loved crab ragoons. Yes, I love crab ragoons. Like, my husband will say, I'll say, I don't want anything to eat. And he goes, do you want me to order you some crab ragoons? And I'm like, which restaurant are you going to? Because there is one restaurant I do not like their crab ragoons. It's like, I don't even know what they put in it, or they only put a dab in it. Yeah, guys, my friend Debbie is Snoopy on here. She is a very lovely lady, and she used to be a sleep, she did the sleep studies at the hospital. Hi, Peter. How are you, Peter? Thanks for stopping by. Debbie, these are my friends that, my YouTube tribe. And these are the ladies and gentlemen that we do our, we help each other out all the time. So yeah, Debbie and I go way back, way back. And she is always there for me in a pinch. She's my medical person. She helps everybody out. Oh, cool. You painted your studio black? That's neat. I got 5 people here. Cool. Paula, did you like my comment about us being the sneak up gurus, and what are we going to tell everybody when we become that sneak up guru? Like, what is our advice going to be? What color blue, Peter? Whenever I'm picking out an outfit, I have to remember what my kids told me. I never know if it's black and blue you can't wear or black and brown. And then I have to remember they say black and brown make a frown. So I can't wear black and brown. I have a blue wall in here. This is my patriotic room. There's my blue wall. See that? My blue wall. I want to change my bedroom. I put, oh my God, you guys are really going to laugh at this. So I put the vinyl planks. I wanted like an accent wall. And so I put wood looking vinyl planks behind my bed. And I have 2 windows on either side of my king size bed. And we have textured walls here in Texas. Up north, we didn't have textured walls. They were flat. But these textured walls, okay, now I watched so many YouTubes on how to do this. It said all you have to do is once you peel the adhesive off, just spray some Gorilla spray glue and it will stick to anything. Okay, I gotcha. So we did that. Measured them out, started putting them up, and noticed they started falling. Like we got 2 rows up and then they started falling. I'm like, oh my gosh. So my husband went and got the, electric staple gun, nail gun. And, oh, and I know we got like caulk glue or something. I mean, this saga went on for a very long time. We got the wall up, but I cannot tell you how many nails went in to this wall. And I'd be sleeping at night and the wall would fall over and hit my head. Like pieces of the wall would fall on my head. Or they'd slide behind the bed and we'd be like, what was it? And now I want to change the room. But if I say I want to take that stuff off the wall, I think he might bury me in the backyard. Because there's so many nails and there's so much glue on there. I don't think it's going to happen. But it's just not for me. It's pretty funny. The story was funnier when it was happening. It didn't seem funny when it was happening, but it was pretty funny. Yeah, the wall was falling on my head. So we ended up getting the same kind of flooring put out throughout the whole downstairs here. We have carpet in our bedroom. I disappeared. Oh, if I disappear, you'll come dig. Thank you. Thank you. Beamer has been digging. He has never dug outside. He's not digging outside. Guess what? He's digging in my dining room. I have, well, now it looks like shag carpeting because he's dug it up. You guys, I have bald spots in my dining room. There you go, Peter. You're right. I could bury him in the back garden and change the wall. Good idea. I could just tell him to take a trip and I could do it. But then I don't have the help to do it. Unless you guys want to all come down here. Y'all have your own bedroom. Spray bitter apple on the carpet. Oh, I know, but it's so far gone now. I didn't realize he was doing it. And we're on cement because in Texas they don't do basements, so it's on cement. There's a dip in the carpet, so we know that when he goes, we're getting new flooring put in. I would put the hardwood floors in, but it's too echoey. My dog is always digging at the walls. She thinks Coco, she thinks she's Coco the Demolisher. No, I've never had a dog dig like this. It's so weird. He's digging like he's 13 years old, and we're all home. It's like it's not thundering or anything. I don't know what the deal is. Debbie, are you still on? I don't think so. Now, Beamer did, when he was a small dog, he thought that he could chase squirrels. He thought he could catch them, like he really thought he had a chance. And twice we came home to our dining room window broken out. He didn't go through it, but he went through it, like, because his paws needed stitches. He saw the squirrel on the fence, and so he went through the window, but like I said, he broke the window out, but he didn't go outside because he realized, oh no. I have odd dogs. I have old dogs, and he really wasn't odd until his dementia's setting in like mine. But if I start digging, you guys put me out first. Like, don't let me start digging. When I lose my mind and if I start digging in the house, I give y'all permission to come and give me drugs, shoot me, whatever. You wanted to put what? Again, claymore mines against the wall, but then my wife walked past the wall and ended up in the garden. Well, yeah, Susan, Beamer's word is free. Like, he can't do anything until we say free. It's like he won't eat until we say free. You keep going. You keep going, Hilda. You're doing a good job. Thanks. Yeah, so Susan, he's really smart, and like, he won't do anything. If I tell him to come here, he won't do anything until we say free. But we can't make him sit for very long anymore because his legs really, really hurt him. He can't feel his back legs. You're funny, Peter. That's very funny. I didn't even see him come in. It could be. And I know that he has a hard time not feeling his back legs because when we help him get up, he has to get his back legs on the carpet because he doesn't feel them. You know what my husband got for Father's Day a few years back because we get flies in the house occasionally? My daughter bought him a salt gun. It's like a salt rifle and it shoots out little pellets of salt. He loved it till he broke it. Oh, did you guys like my joke for Okie? I've been stocking up on my jokes because Okie and I are supposed to meet like halfway between Oklahoma and where I am so that we can do a live and do a joke telling thing. Assault or salt? Haha, salt. A salt gun. It's plastic and you put salt, like the big coarse salt in it. Peter. Peter, do you have any kids? Or any nieces or nephews? Because it's always fun to. Hi, Sunflower. It's always fun, Peter, to live vicariously through the kids in your family. So if your wife won't let you have something, it's always a good excuse to say you're buying it for the kids. Well, use your godsons as an excuse to buy them. And tell your wife that they need a Nerf toy. And then forget to keep bringing it to them. When my girls are all PMSing, I wish I didn't. Yeah, that stinks, Susan. But he would probably be the best father because he knows what not to do. I bet he gets along great with your kids, even though they're adults. How do you get Pikachu on the bus? I need to use a joke. You guys have to help me get jokes together because when we have this joke off in live time, I need some serious backup. Wait, how to get Pokemon on the bus? Pokemon. Huh. Yeah, I have a few too. That's good, Paula. It's good. Wait, I thought Peter told that joke. Oh, Pikachu. How do you ask? Oh, okay. Don't tell Okie that joke, guys. That's for me. And if anybody else wants to forward me a good, healthy, clean joke, I need help. Well, Peter, you got to forward them on to me. Are you in our WhatsApp? Oh, speak of the devil. Hush, mum's a word. Okay, you missed the big reveal. Well, if you pay attention, I've been telling everybody all day I had a big reveal. I went black because I couldn't handle all the spots on my head. And earlier I made it into a official Karen bun, but it's too short. We were not talking about him. We were talking about my need of help. What's coming in from the outside? Paula, he can't know that I'm looking for backup help on my jokes. Okie, it's hotter than blazes outside. What? You don't work outside in the middle of the day around here. You're going to give yourself a stroke. Oh, my sister-in-law just found out that she had those blood clots because she has AFib. So they did not seal her leg back up because she was still pooling some clots, but they did send her home with a wound vac. If I go no glasses, I can't even see my face. That's scary. It looks like my lips are this big and my eyes are this big. And I can't see what you're saying. You could be talking about me now. Okay. Peter, I'm missing what you're saying. It's so cold I saw Satan sat in a cold tub. Peter, Peter, Peter. Oh, I can say the same thing I say to my Peter, Peter. Oh no, that's Peter, Peter, Pumpkin Eater. My grandson is Lincoln, and all day yesterday I kept singing, Lincoln, Lincoln, what you think, what the heck have you been drinking? Could be whiskey, could be wine. Oh my goodness, it's turpentine. I don't know. I guess they're going to do home health. She was just called us while we were in the car to say they were sending her home on a wound vac. Yes, those wound vacs are horrible. I had the wound vac and a feeding tube at the same time. Peter, save them for me. Yes, he was named after my father, who was Leon. Thanks, Okie. Breathe, breathe, Hilda, breathe. Look at my shirt. Yep. Well, don't have an asthma attack. Are you sitting outside on the patio? Okie, you never sent me your the picture for your emblem. If you did, I didn't get it. Oh, and you guys, that um that data breach is a big deal because my husband, we have Aurora, AURA, and it monitors all of our stuff up to the minute. And one of my emails was leaked on the dark web 12 times. So when I get off this live, he is going to show me how to. And I had a purchase from a reputable business on my Apple account. I want to, it wasn't, what was it? It wasn't McAfee, but it was a purchase like, oh, Adobe. I don't use Adobe. And they did a $15 purchase on Adobe this morning. So somebody's got something in mind. But yes, it was like 18 million emails. And so I have to go through and change all my emails. I'm just going to make it two-step verifications. Apple was hacked. So your Apple accounts, you should definitely change those. It's a nightmare. And they say with that bombing that we did, since they don't have fighter jets or whatnot, that cyber is how they're probably going to try to attack us. I'm not getting political, by the way. I don't do politics. I'm just saying that that could be part of this. Yes, this is one of the worst data breaches ever. And that's why I like the Aurora. It has stopped so many of the spam calls because it takes your name off of spam and all that stuff. It has been so useful. And you could get a family account that puts up to 8 people on it. No problem, Paula. You know, when I'm up in my craft room, I literally will, I'm not joking when I say I put on Leave It to Beaver or Hazel or something like those. I Love Lucy. Because I don't need to watch it, I just like to have something in the background. Like if I want to sit up and look at something, I can watch it. But I don't want anything that makes reference to anything. And you know what's the funniest is when you do hear like what would be considered today a huge racial slur or a faux pas, it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, the old shows are definitely just worth because it's just not worth it. We're inundated everywhere we go. So I just like to live in my own bubble for as long as I can. I haven't been to bed in 2 nights, guys. Oh, sorry. I have scissors because I was making strips for my star because I am decorating my booth and I have to get up to the store so I can hang my decorations. This one family, one of the new booth owners, her family came in to decorate for her. But I used to be a first grade teacher. And you know what first grade teachers do. Well, back in the day in the 80s, we had bulletin boards like in the hallways and bulletin boards in the room. So, yeah, so Allison can decorate. So I just looked to see what my competition looked like, and I am going full hog. Susan, yours do not come up in my notifications. I did see the one of your pencil drawing I commented on, and then I had to go look for the other ones. What is that all about? Okie, okie, okie. That's a knee slapper for sure. What do you mean you didn't have us all on? Took a poll joke. I don't know what the poll joke was, but maybe I don't need to know. I just thought of my own joke, but I'll keep it to myself because I really shouldn't say it. Me too, Susan. Mine wasn't so clean. Okay, you have to pick some dates to give me. Pick 3 dates to give me, and then we can decide. Okay, Okie, take care. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Feel better. What's the poll one? Is it on his, like one of his shorts? Thanks, Paula. I was going to do a comeback on that one. I was going to say, my daughter just got her degree as a scientist. Okay, that's good. Well, Peter, you'll have to come to the States because Oki and I are going to actually physically meet in between his place and my place because we don't live that terribly far from each other, and we're going to have like a joke competition at a coffee shop and do it live in town. You guys are all welcome. You know, I have plenty of beds and bedrooms and bathrooms for you all to come stay. I can't say that I'll be a great cook for everybody, but I'll have a clean house for y'all. Clean beds and linens. I'll have food in the house if y'all want to cook for yourself. My house is pretty darn messy, um, Susan. It's really messy, but I have 2 bedrooms upstairs now that I feel good when I walk by them. And my craft room is still pretty good after I did that clean out a couple months ago. And since my daughter moved home temporarily, it's I have a pool, but I have a nice raft that you can sit in. It's like a sling. You can sit in the pool, Paula. I have so much paint and art supplies that, Susan, you could go get lost in my craft room and there you go. Nobody knows you're up there. Even our in the ground pool is hotter than heck. We've been known to go get bags of ice from Sonic just to dump them in there. Yeah, I don't even see those people coming in that Paula's been timing out. No, you're not a troll killer. You're a troll controller. Troll controller. You wouldn't hurt a fly, Miss Paula. Even on a bad day, you wouldn't hurt a fly. You're just a troll controller. I just realized back there, that's an angel and it has a peg on it, and I used to have a basket hanging from it. It was a patriotic basket, and I took it to my shop to sell it. I like the troll trasher. Troll trasher. Well, I miss it when I look in this viewfinder because it looks stupid. Like I can't even tell what that is behind me now. It looks like a make-believe something. But I have another basket across from me that I can hang from there. Yeah, troll trasher. My mom worked at the high school, and uh, back in the day, we were allowed to smoke in high school if you had permission from your parents. And she became the hall pass lady, and she would check your passes if you could be in the smoking area. And they used to call my mom Dragon Lady. But every child who had any issues or didn't have a good home life would end up at our house, at Dragon Lady's house. Japanese guy sat next to me in a bar drinking a beer, and I asked him, "Do you know karate?" He said, "Why are you asking me that? Is it because I'm Japanese?" I said, "No, it's because you're drinking my beer." Okay, Susan, this is one of those moments. Oh, I got it. Can I just call that a Susan moment now? Because, like, I have to stop and think about it. Yes, it took a minute. I have to register things slowly. It's called Foggy Brain with us PD people. I had to go talk to our financial planner about like Social Security and disability and retirement and all that stuff. It made me cry. It's called art, Peter. What do you call a guy with no hands and no arms and no legs? Art. And you know what? I could say that because my father-in-law didn't have any legs and his name was Art. Yes, shepherd shedding is hair is on our brain. Do you know I filled a whole garbage can just by sweeping yesterday before everybody got here? Why would they go to you to set up a card application? Oh, gotcha. I wasted hours of my life lately watching people that are smart enough to turn on to hackers, and they've actually been able to put cameras in the hackers' offices in Dubai and wherever they are, usually in India. And I don't mean that in any kind of way. That's just where they are. And the guy has called the officials and told them their address and showed them everything. And the officials don't do anything. But it was so funny because he's like, "You have an aura about you. Your name isn't Sally, it's Rashad." And this person goes, "What? No, I'm reading your aura." And you know what? I think you're wearing a blue shirt. Is that true, Rashad? And these people are screaming like, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God." Yeah, my husband worked for Microsoft, and they have people that they hire to break the code. There's a book if you ever want to read it. Our friend, my husband worked with him at Microsoft. It's called Undermined, and he is a brilliant man. But he got his wallet, his phone wallet, stolen, and he lost $36 million in bitcoins, all because he sent himself an email many, many, many years ago with his password in it for his wallet. And he didn't even remember he had that on his email, but hackers got into his email. And within 7 minutes, they took down his whole wallet and everything. And so he wrote a book. And it was more about his healing journey on how to get through something like that. Ah, computer geek like my husband. My husband's been so far out of that part of the computer world because he started getting into the business applications that he doesn't know that part as much anymore. Well, guys, I really, truly, truly appreciate your kindness, your generosity, and you guys coming on and showing me support and growing my itty bitty tiny channel. But I want each of you to think what you are going to tell everybody once you hit guru status. What is your message going to be when you become that huge guru? Because right now everybody is monetization, short, you know, you know, niche, this, that, and the other. What are you going to, what message are you going to send as a YouTube guru? How's that sound? Oh, somebody just came in. Hi, Sally D. I'm sorry, I'm just getting off right now. We've been on an hour, and I'm got to get up to my antique store because I have to finish decorating it because I am going to win so that I get money off my rent next month. And the big reveal is my black hair with one gray streak. And you guys can all tell Karen that I attempted a Karen bun, but it didn't come out anything as cool as hers because it's too short. Peter, that's too sensible. You got to come up with something really good. We'll meet back about this. There you go, Paula. Sally, we will have to catch up sometime, okay? Because I'd love to chat with you, and let's catch up. Susan, don't forget to text me your picture. You are a guru, Susan. You just don't realize it. So think about what message you're gonna give when that guru status just pops up on your channel. I love you guys. Don't give up because I'm not giving up. And with my dark hair next, it might fall out because I've colored it so many times. Anyways, have a good evening. Mwah, 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 mwah. And Peter, save your jokes for me. Put them in the chat so that I can get those jokes. I have to write them down. Bye, guys.